Greetings from Lake Louise National Park here in Alberta, Canada. Welcome to my channel. Thank you to my subscribers. Now watch this. It's a beautiful background, a beautiful scenery here in Lake Louise Park. So this place, this open wide field covered with snow. This is a venue for ice skaters there. You see? You can ice skate here. So this is this is a natural ice skating rink. Finally, we arrived last night from a long delayed flight from Dallas Fort Worth, Texas to Calgary, Alberta, Canada. We're just 1 hour away now from Calgary, Alberta, Canada. Now we are here in Banff in Alberta, Canada. So right now we are in this famous tourist attraction called the Lake Louise National Park here in Alberta, Canada, in Banff. It is very cold here. It is not yet the middle of winter. We are just in the early winter season here. It's about 4 or 6 degrees Fahrenheit here. And every day there's snow. So the whole place of Alberta, Canada is snowing. Today is a good weather, so there is no snow. But because the weather is too cold, the snow will melt until spring, maybe March next year. And I'm used to this weather because I live in New Mexico for 3 years in the mountains. But not this cold. The coldest season in New Mexico is about 4 degrees Fahrenheit. But I heard by January, February, winter here will be on the negative, like negative 14. So that is too much to bear. So it's a good season to come here at this time, December, because you can still enjoy the place. So I'm wearing my costume. I have my beanie, this Golden Gate Warriors, go, go, go. And I have my scarf and my jacket. I'm all wrapped up. I have also my patch, my warmer at my back. Then I have thermal pants and thermal jacket. So this is a good place to visit this place if you want to ice skate or ice ski. Just like the place we came from, Lake Tahoe in California. So this is mountains. Behind me are mountains. So you see, there are people who bring their ice ski. It's cold here, and I have my hand warmers here. I forgot to bring my gloves, my thermal gloves. Look at the cabin. This is a beautiful cabin here. I want to own a rest house like this, a cabin. It's only a dream. It will be only a dream. But dreams do come true if you work on it, through hard work. And of course, luck. I believe in luck, not only in hard work. Even if you're hardworking, if there is no luck, you must ask the universe, or you must pray to God in order to fulfill your dreams. And hard work comes with it. This is a beautiful scenery. You can take a selfie here. This is a beautiful background, a beautiful scenery here in Lake Louise Park. So there's a marker here, the Canadian Rocky Mountain Parks. So it's in, there's a translation in French. It's a World Heritage Site. So we're lucky today. We are at the World Heritage Site of the UNESCO, the United Nations Economic and Social and Cultural Office. So meaning this is very sentimental value and historic. So the Canadian Rocky Mountain Parks were designated a site of outstanding universal value and placed on the World Heritage List on October 30, 1984. Among the attributes that was warranted this designation were features such as Lake Louise, Malin Lake, the Columbia Ice Field, and the Burgess Shale, which was assigned the World Heritage status in its own right in 1980. Beginning in 1885, when a part of what is now Banff National Park was reserved for public use, the Canadian Rockies have formed the backbone of Canada's protected natural area system. The extensive area with its large tracts of wilderness is dedicated as a World Heritage Site for the benefit and enjoyment of all nations. This plaque was unveiled August 21, 1985 by His Royal Highness the Duke of Edinburgh from the United Kingdom. You know, the Duke of Edinburgh, Prince Philip, the husband of the late Queen Elizabeth II. And then the other side is carved in French. Welcome to Lake Louise. So, Lake Louise, bienvenue au Lac Louise. Well, welcome to Lake Louise, similar to French, bienvenidos. So there's the Mount Fairview, which stands at 2,745 meters from its summit. First ascended in 1893 by Samuel Allen and Walter Wilcox. So those are the first hikers who reached the summit of Mount Fairview. Then Mount Lefroy here, named in honor of Captain John Henry Lefroy, Director of Magnetic Survey of Canada. First ascended in 1897. So these are historic. Then we have Mount Victoria. So Mount Lefroy is 3,423 meters high, while Mount Victoria is 3,464 meters tall. Named for Queen Victoria of England. First ascended in 1897. Then we have Mount White, 2,983 meters high, named for Sir William White, a Vice President of the Canadian Pacific Railway. Then we have the Lake Agnes. So these are the mountains you see on the background. We will go there. We will reach the summit. Dream on. Okay. So we have the Lake Agnes, 2,100 meters. Named for Susan Agnes MacDonald, the wife of Canada's first Prime Minister. She visited the lake in 1890. Mount Neblac, 2,976 meters high. Named for John Neblac, Western Superintendent of the Canadian Pacific Railway. And then we have Mount St. Florent, 2,650 meters high, named after the patron saint of Cornwall, England, birthplace of the first manager of the Lake Louise Chalet. Then we have the Lake Louise, the famous Lake Louise, or Lac Louise in France, 1,731 meters, named for Louise, fourth daughter of Queen Victoria of England. I feel very royal here to be at Lake Louise National Park here in the Canada's own Rocky Mountain parks. If we have the Colorado Rocky Mountain, Canada has its own Rocky Mountains in her own right. So this place, this open wide field of covered with snow, this is a venue for ice skaters there. You see, you can ice skate here. So this is this is a natural ice skating ring. You don't need to go to a shopping complex, a man-made ice skating ring like in Lake Tahoe. Remember we went to South Lake Tahoe in the Mount Beverly Village. Beverly Mountain Village. So this is a natural ice skating ring. You don't need to make one. They have their own natural ice skating ring. Let's take a selfie here. Then beside me, this is the hotel here. I think the Banff Hotel, which is very extravagant hotel here that costs $600 per night if you want to check in a suite. That is too expensive. So I have just dream on. Dream. Greetings from Lake Louise National Park here in Banff, Alberta, Canada. Thank you for watching. YOLO. You only live once.